What would that mean to you if you could see what the top traders from the best firms in the whole world were trading at the very moment that they traded? Hit that questions box, give me an answer. That'll help me know that you can find the questions box and respond so that you can get the most out of this as possible. Yep. What would that mean to you? We're having some trouble with the sound, I hear. Having some trouble with the sound. That shouldn't be the case. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. Great. Well, thank you, Brian. Jim says it would be great. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay. We live simulcast this on YouTube, and when we do that, there's a little bit of a delay. So I always think, uh-oh, can people hear me? I just have to be a little bit more patient. But guess what? You don't have to be patient anymore, because here we go. And thanks, guys. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, all you guys who just replied. All right. So look, on June 28th, that's this day, okay? Right there. On June 28th, I saw that a big trader made a trade called a time spread that showed he or she was expecting target stock to be trading around $148 a week later. And this trader turned out to be right. In TradeWeb markets, symbol TW, on July 12th of this year, another time spread traded, this time a directional one, expecting the stock to rise, and this trader traded 1,100 contracts. 7 days later, on July 19th, the trader could have locked in a $189,200 winner. Who is making these trades? Who is making these trades? Well, look, let's talk about how to find them, where to look for them, because I have spent a lot of my career learning how to detective out how to find these trades and what to do with them once I do. And one thing that I can tell you is there's a lot of information out there on what professional traders are trading, and you can have access to it. Knowledge of these trades is some powerful information to have. Imagine the amount of time that you could save and how much better you would trade with that information. Imagine there is a professional trader who has all the tools, all the training, who does all the research, and you get to see exactly what trades he or she makes based on that research. Imagine the stress it would save. Imagine how much of an advantage you would have. How do I find this information? Well, what I do is basically I stake out the market. Over the past 30 years, I have dedicated my career to getting the tools and training to find the market information of what professional traders are actually trading right now that no one else can uncover. No one, that is, except for you. That's right. During this presentation and afterwards, I'm going to share with you everything you need to know to get this same trading information that I use every day. In fact, here's my promise to you. I'm going to share with you a way to scan for professional traders' trades live, real time, so that you can trade with information that only the most elite traders have. And you're going to get the opportunity to piggyback some of the best trading firms in the world without having to do any of the research yourself. Holy cow, does this sound great or what, right? And at the end of this presentation, I'll share how you can take the next step so you can start getting these results right now. Is that a fair deal? Yes? Hit that questions box for me. Are you liking this? Hit that questions box for me again and give me a big old yes if you are liking what you're hearing. Hit that questions box for me and give me a big old yes if you are liking what you're hearing. Do it right now. Jason says yes. Steven says yes. Annie says yes. Brian says yes. Jim says sure thing. Excellent. William says old yes. Rick says yes. New contact says yes. Mark says yes. All right, great. And be sure to stay until the end of the presentation. Herbert and Dave say yes. The most important things that I will share come later. And to keep the focus, I'm going to hold all questions. If you have a question, please write it down and I will get to it later, like your question, Sonny. So let's keep it positive and let's have some fun today, huh? So I'm Dan Passarelli, and I traded for years down on the floor of the Chicago Board Options Exchange, wrote 2 of the most popular books on option trading. I worked with every major options broker and options exchange in the US and abroad, and I get to be on TV a lot, which is, well, it's kind of fun. But this is also who I am and what I do. And to me, these are the important things. The most important thing to me is my family. My wife, Kathleen, my kids, Sam and Isabel. And one of the things we all like to do together is travel. We enjoy new cities, learning about new cultures, nature. We enjoy food and wine. We have been all over the world together. We're also a musical family. We enjoy listening to music and playing it as well. These are the things that are important to me, and trading helps me be able to do them. But hey, you know what? Enough about me. Let's talk about the important person here. Let's talk about you. Why do you trade? In fact, while we're talking, go ahead and type into the questions box what your reason for trading is. Is it to have a wealth building activity that allows you more free time to, play golf or whatever, or to buy some fun toys like a convertible to joyride in. Maybe, a family vacation to an amazing home you found on Airbnb. Maybe even to give more money to family members or your church or a charity, whatever. What is your reason for trading? Thor says income. Sonny says to make money. Well, that's a good reason. But hey, you know what? Money's only money. What are you going to do with it? And that's really where the power of this answer comes from, right? Like, why? Chris says freedom and fun and cash. I'm down with all that. Brian says to provide a little luxury for me and my family. That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jason says early retirement. Cool, cool. Annie says put my kids through college. Dave says charitable works. Herbert says to generate additional income. Yeah, it's nice to have that little cushion, isn't it? Yeah. Well, look, all these things are possible. Now, let's talk about how to get there. Benjamin Franklin said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. To make a winning trade, you have to have knowledge of what the stock is likely to do. The information about the forces that are driving the stock price behind the scenes, right? Wouldn't you like to know everything there is about all the companies you trade, every single news article, every number and word in all their financial statements? That would be great, wouldn't it? But it's not realistic. I mean, first of all, you only retain 10% of what you learn. After today's training, you will forget 90% of what I talked about. Do you believe that? You'll need to reinforce it. Now, second, the massive amount of time it takes to uncover all the information there is to make great trades, it's just too much for one person to do. Did you know that according to macro trends, last year Goldman Sachs spent $553 million on research alone? That's over $500 million. What a lot of people don't realize is that when professional traders make some of these huge trades where they make millions of dollars, it's the research desk that does the heavy lifting. At a professional trading firm, the research desk is a team of a whole bunch of extremely smart people with advanced level degrees from the best schools in the world that are trained to find the information that leads to the big trades that the traders at the firm then make. They get the traders have the easy job. The research team, they put in a massive amount of time. Then the traders just look at the smartest way to trade it that leads to the highest profit. So here, look here. To set up and make a trade, there are basically three parts that I just described, right? There's research, which takes most of your time. Identifying the trade that makes the most money from the research, which is a highly trained skill and still takes a lot of time. And then the easy part. Click the button and enter the trade, right? Clicking the buy button is the easy part, isn't it? Yes? So those of you who know me, you know that I always speak the truth and tell it like it is. I don't hold anything back. Well, let me tell you something. The really sad reality is that no one trader has the time to do all this. Not to the degree that it takes to have enough information to make the informed decisions that the big trading firms have. The truth is, we can't compete with them. We can't. What if there was a way to just do the easy part? What if you could somehow get all the research that the research desk uncovers and know how to set up the positions so that you make the most money, have the lowest risk, have the highest probability of success? And all you have to do is make the trade. Well, you know what? It is possible. Yeah. In fact, you can get alerts of these trades when they happen. I've discovered that often time spreads reveal a great deal of information and are the statistically strategic trades that are made by a lot of institutional traders. But before I share how to get alerted to the trades professional traders are making, that telegraph market information, first let me share with you the knowledge of how time spreads work. So first, let's start off with the big picture. In trainings like this, I often ask, what's more valuable, time or money? But you know what? I'm not going to do that today because the answer is a universal truth. Time is more valuable than money, right? That's for the simple fact that you can always make more money. That's the easy part, but you can never get your time back. Time is precious. What if you only had 30 minutes a day to trade? And that's a reality for some of you. There are some trading styles that would be impossible to trade with that time constraint. Day trading, gamma scalping, momentum trades on short time frames, those are all impossible to trade for people with busy schedules. Because we're talking about time spreads in this system, the trades, they're not urgent like momentum trades or day trades. They're ideal for traders with busy schedules or traders who have the time but like to spend it more efficiently, more effectively, more fun. Now, the mother strategies of option trading are this. They're credit spreads and time spreads. If you can master these two strategies, you will literally have all option trading mastered. And the reason is because Nearly every option strategy is made up of one or both of those two spreads. It is important to get credit spreads and time spreads. Right now, I will share the inner workings of time spreads and walk you along the path to putting them to use. Here is what time spreads are. A time spread is when a trader buys a call or a put and then sells another call or put on the same underlying with the same strike price, but with less time until expiration. Now, these are also called calendar spreads. Let's look at an example. Let's say a trader's studying IBM stock and thinks it'll stay in a range for the rest of the week, hovering around $128 a share. The trader can position him or herself to make money as long as the stock stays around $128 a share over the next 4 days by selling the 128 calls that have 4 days until expiration, and at the same time, as part of the same trade, buying the 128 calls that have 11 days until expiration. So they sell the 4-day calls at $1.26, buy the 11-day calls at $1.97. So they collect 126, pay out 197. That's 71 cents that this trader is paying for this time spread. 71 cents of option premium is $71 of money. On a 10 lot, that's $710. This stuff adds up, right? If the best case scenario happens and the stock is at the shared price of $128 at expiration, and I'll share with you why in just a few minutes, this trader can make around $500, which comes out to about 70% in the 4-day life of this trade, and do so with limited risk. But it's the operative word. We can't just think about the profit. We also need to talk about the probability of winning on the trade. This is a probability curve. The horizontal axis is the stock price, and the vertical axis is the probability of the stock being at that price. What I have here is a bell curve. Now, most finance professors who love to get technical and use fancy terms will say that stock prices are log normally distributed. So this graphic being a bell curve is not technically exactly correct, but it's a close enough artist rendition, okay? So here's what this shows. Simply put, smaller moves are more probable than bigger moves. If we look at the last 30 closing prices, if here is the mid, is today's stock price, most expected future prices would fall here, close to where today's stock price is. But a smaller number would have closing prices farther away from where the stock is now. So the stock in this example was at $127.73 at the time of the trade. The way this time spread was constructed, the most probable scenario is that the trade makes money, right? It's 128 strike. Now, only if the less likely big move happens does the trade lose. And that has huge implications. First, the objective is not to do this once to make one trade. It's to make these trades that have a better chance of winning over and over and over again every day. More wins compounded over time can grow your account exponentially. Now, that is great if you have a small account and want to grow it into a bigger account, obviously, right? But it's also great even if you have a big account and want to grow it still bigger. Now, remember that probability curve that we were looking at a minute ago? This looks a little like it, doesn't it? The blue line is the profit or loss at expiration of the 4-day option. But let's actually, I got an idea. Let's overlay the probability curve on top of this here. So same concept, right? Moves too far up or down, the trade loses. If it does the most statistically probable thing, the trade wins. Now, this diagram actually shows some really, really key information. Again, the blue line's the profit or loss of the trade at expiration 4 days from now. Now, the best case scenario is that the stock is right at $128, the shared strike price here. At expiration, that is. Now, we don't expect the stock to be right exactly there, but, just close, right? We can still reap a solid profit if the stock is anywhere in this range, here, anywhere in this range. As long as the stock stays between the two break evens, which in this case are 125.33 and 130.58, the stock's a winner. If it falls to be below 125.33 or rises above 130.58 at expiration, the trade can lose. Now, the most this trade can lose is the amount that the trader paid for it, or 71 cents a contract. The break-evens are 1.8% and 2.2% away from the current stock price, respectively. So the odds of success, they are in favor of the trade winning, but not massively. So we need a way to improve these odds above and beyond that simple professor math and what the probability curve tells us. Remember those options prices we were looking at just a bit ago? Well, what if there was a way to get a better price where you lose less if the trade goes wrong, make more if the trade goes right, and the break evens are wider, so the likelihood of success is greater? Well, guess what? There is. If the option we're selling was more expensive, the trade would have a net lower price, right? 197 minus something more than 126 would make it less than 71 cents for the trade, right? The lower the spread cost, the less the risk. Plus, the profit potential would be greater than 2. And the best part is the break-evens would be wider, thus making it more likely to make money. Now, how do we accomplish this? We only make the trade when the option we're selling is overpriced compared with the option we're buying. On the surface, this seems like it could be hard to measure because there's a lot of factors, including the direction and time that affects the value of the option, plus the longer term option will always have more value than the shorter term option. So, the tool we use to analyze the relative value becomes important. And that tool is called implied volatility term structure. Now, that's a pretty fancy term. There's kind of a lot to it. And again, hey, look, I am simplifying this. And in some ways, I'm oversimplifying. And later, I'll share where you can get a resource that makes using this technique extremely simple. But basically, we look for situations where the option we're selling has a higher implied volatility than the option that we're buying. Okay? Get it? Now, all right, remember this guy staking out the market? Well, the stakeout is like the first part of any case. You'll watch their moves, see what they're doing, but what's next? You've seen crime dramas, right? Columbo, Kojak, Law and Order, Hawaii Five-0, for goodness sakes. Well, what comes next? Book 'em, Dano, right? Well, let's look at the facts. Find the motive. Get them to spill the beans about what they did and why they did it. Build the case. We want to see what really happened, and that's exactly what we do with this trading system. We watch what trades the big traders are making, and then we figure out why they did it. We do our version of the under the hot lights interrogation, right? And find out the rationale behind the trade to see if we should jump on and follow along. But the thing is, we've gotten so good at this that we've become great at cracking the case. Honestly, it's a little more like waterboarding the market than just asking a few questions. All right. Now, we make this all super simple by using what I call the genius method. After seeing what professional traders are trading, we verify the technical setups using support resistance, that we can trade favorable volatilities, that there are no planned announcements that can cause the stock to lose. That's it. This is what gives us an unfair advantage. They say you become an expert if you do something for 10,000 hours. How long would it take you to log 10,000 hours of experience? A year? Well, 10,000 hours in a year, that's 10,000 divided by 52 weeks. That's about 200 hours a week. So no, we are looking at literally many, many years if you want to be good at this. So I figured out a way to skip putting in the 10,000 hours to learn to be an expert, because we're letting the experts do the work for us. Excuse me. We let the team of the best researchers in the world do the time-consuming but extremely thorough research. We let the top traders in the world interpret that research to figure out the best money-making trade. And we just do the easy part. We're piggybacking on the 10,000 hours of experience in research, tactics, and strategy that all those other folks have accumulated over many years. And it's not just from one firm, but it's literally from all firms. You're not just seeing what, Peak Six and Goldman Sachs is doing, but what JP Morgan is doing, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citigroup, BlackRock, all these other ones, the best trading firms literally in the world, who have all the best traders, that make all the best traders. This may even pick up the trades that Warren Buffett made. The only thing for you to do is to make the investment in it. In fact, Warren Buffett says the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself, right? You've already invested your most valuable asset today in yourself, your time. So let's keep moving forward, huh? Now, before I get into how to see the trades the institutions are making, let's first take a look at what this looks like in real life. So in NVIDIA, on July 17th, at 11:23 and 39 seconds in the morning, a big institutional trader bought 300 of the July 19th, July 26th, 119 call time spreads at $1.77. So that means the trader sold short 300 of the July 19th, 119 strike calls, and at the same time, as part of one trade, also bought 300 of the July 26th, 119 strike calls. So that is a time spread. Two different expirations, same strike. Now, because the July 26 calls had more time until expiration, they had more premium, they cost more. Thus, the trader paid $1.77 when the trade was made. Now, $1.77 of option premium is $177 of actual money times 300 contracts, and this is a pretty big trade. Now, the July 19th expiration came along 2 days later, and this trader could have closed the trade and made $39,900 on the afternoon of expiration Friday, July 19th. That turns out to be about a 75% return. Now, what if you were alerted to this trade the second it happened, the millisecond it happened? Well, a small trader just following along and trading just 5 contracts could have made $665. Now, $665 may not look like a lot compared to $39,900, but imagine doing this many times over and over again. This is what leads to this being a wealth building activity, even and especially for small traders. And bigger traders might consider trading somewhat bigger trades, right? A 10-lot trader could have increased his or her account by $1,330, and a 20-lot trader could have brought in $2,660 over this 2-day period. Now, 75% is 75%. It scales with your account size. So this is a great trading method for traders of all account sizes. Now, by the way, take a break for a second. If time spreads or even options in general are new to you, or maybe like you're not 100% clear on some of the things that I'm talking about here yet, in just a few minutes, I'm going to share how to make all of this really super simple to follow along with. Now, I mentioned a moment ago about how these trades can be scaled to any account size, and this is a perfect example. In NLY, which is Annaly Capital Management, a REIT, on July 28th at 2:57 and 56 seconds in the afternoon, a trader bought 400 of the July 5th, July 19th, 19 strike put time spreads at 14 cents. So this trader sold 400 of the July 5th, 19 strike puts, and at the same time also bought the July 19th, 19 puts, paying a total of 14 cents per contract. Now, if this trader held the trade until expiration of the short-term option a week later, he or she could have locked in up to $2,800 on this trade. Now, that's a smaller trade than the last one, right? But this is why this is so versatile and beneficial for small traders as well as huge traders alike. It scales. Imagine you have a small account that you're trying to grow, and you see this trade the millisecond it happens. Well, a trader who typically trades 5 lots could add $35 to his or her account. A trader who typically trades 10 lots could have made $70, which, who knows, might be adding 5 or 10% to the account in just a week, right? Now, bigger traders who want to scale this trade might trade like a 50 lot, which would just be investing $700 into this trade, but could have made $350, which is a 50% profit, whichever way you look at it. A somewhat bigger trader might buy 100 lot, investing still $1,400, and that 50% comes out to a $700 profit. And then we have this one. In Southwest Airlines symbol LUV on July 12th at 9:56 and 18 seconds in the morning, 2,764 of the July 19, September 20th, 27.5 call time spreads traded at $1.22.9. Yes, $1.22.9. Big traders can negotiate tenths of a penny. But that's not all of it. Then, just 14 seconds later, 1,488 of those same spreads traded at $1.23. That is a total of 4,252 time spreads trading. If this trader held this position to expiration, he or she could have profited $165,828. These are career-making trades. Literally, You don't trade that amount of money without knowing something. What kind of knowledge do they have to trade that much money? More importantly, how long would it take you to get that knowledge and make that trade? Who do they know? What have they heard? What other factors have they considered that you and I haven't? Even if you're just dealing with thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, you can get the benefits of their knowledge. Feed off of their trades. It's like that symbiotic relationship of the fish that clean the whales. The whales get big and the little fish follows along and reaps the benefits. Now, we see what we call straight time spreads like the NLY trade or the LUV trade all the time, where the stock is forecast to basically stay where it is in a neutral range. But many trades are directional time spreads, like this one in Cameco Corp, symbol CCJ, on July 10th at 9:30 and 3 seconds, basically right after the market opened. A big trader bought 250 of the July-August 45 put time spreads at 87 cents. Now, notice at that time, the stock was at $50.09. Now, because the stock price is different from the strike price, this is a directional time spread. Remember, the ideal situation is that the stock is trading right at the shared strike price at expiration. The stock is at $50.09 and the strike price is 45. So clearly this trader was looking for CCJ to fall about 10% over this 9-day period. Now, the advantage of a directional time spread compared with just buying a put is that the overly simple long put would lose money as time passes. Time decay, right? While time spreads have time working for them. Only with directional time spreads can the stock market actually even move a little the wrong way and the trade can still make money. Wow, right? Talk about putting the odds in your favor. Because again, we're looking at the smartest trades strategized by the smartest traders, right? Well, guess what? CCJ ended up hitting a low on expiration of that day of 45.82, pretty darn close to the expected target price. If this trader held the trade to expiration day, which in this case again was 9 days later, this trader could make an easy $19,500 profit. So imagine you see this one trade the millisecond it happens, right? A trader following along and trading a 5-lot could add $390 to his or her account. A trader who typically trades 10 lots could have made $780. 20-lot traders could have made $1,560 following along. Now, these are just a few examples so that you get a feel for how all this works. And I have dozens of examples how all this works in even greater detail that I'll be sharing in a boot camp video class. And in just a few minutes, I'll share how you can get access to that boot camp. Now, I said before that, the whole point of doing this training today, right now, is the sense of urgency. Because right now, time spreads are working great. Why are they working so great right now? Well, it's because of the secret sauce. And that secret sauce is the volatility term structure, which is basically trading two different volatility. It's like buying low and selling high at the same time. I believe that this is the best time ever to be trading time spreads. So another reason why these trades work is, well, it really all comes down to this one question. Do you want to be lucky or do you want to be good? Because luck is great, but you can't control it. But you can control good. What we're doing here is removing the guesswork to create a measurable, positive, expected return by putting multiple criteria in your favor to boost the win rate of those trades above and beyond how the average trader trades time spreads, and above and beyond even how professors think about time spreads. Look, stress is caused by uncertainty. You trade better when you're not stressed out. This system gives you trades that a professional trader already vetted, so you can be more confident and consistent. You are seeing the trades the best professional traders in the world are making, which starts these trades off with an immediate advantage. Plus, time spreads benefit from time passing, which is a natural advantage. Though on the other side of that, if the stock moves too much, the trade can lose. And that's where our tricks of the trade come into play. The genius method uses some tricks most traders don't know about. This method double checks what the institutional traders are trading and uses 3 simple proprietary steps that most traders don't know to get an edge. We gain a measurable mathematical, statistical advantage above and beyond the surface benefits that most traders only focus on. What I'm about to share with you is exactly designed with consistency and reliability in mind. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I mean, truth be told, we're not looking to do it slowly either. Don't get me wrong. Maybe we can call this a consistent wealth-building activity and one designed to save you time. It's an easy routine that takes just minutes. Okay. Bye now. Have you found today helpful? Do you think today was time well spent? Do you think that you can use what you've had learned today to grow your portfolio and provide you and your family with a better quality of life? Now, hey, hit that questions box for me. Answer these last 3 questions. Would you like to get results very, very fast? Do you want to get consistent results on a daily basis? Yes? Hit that questions box. Give me a big old yes. Is it okay if I show you a way to go even deeper and get consistent results even faster? Would that be okay? Annie says yes with all caps. Raj says yes, I agree with you. Steven says yes. Jason says yes. You guys are awesome. Christopher says yes. Herbert says yes. Norman says yes. Angie says yes. Excellent. Well, good, because you know what? Oh, Raj says yes, I want to be consistent. Me too, right? Well, I've got good news. Time Spread Genius is officially here. Every day, you'll get real-time alerts when traders are trading large volumes of time spreads. You'll be the first to spot these trades so you can participate in the best trades in the market using my proprietary trade triggers to see exactly when the trade is happening, real time. Then follow a simple checklist to verify the trade. And it's all extremely simple. Now, let's be realistic. Let's talk about who this is not for. Just to be clear, this is not for people looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just not that kind of strategy. This is about having a system that drives consistent overall results. This is also not for people who love spending hours and hours going through charts, thousands and thousands of charts to hopefully, fingers crossed, find a halfway decent trade and finally figure it out 10 years later. This is designed to save you time. Your time is valuable. These trades can literally be made in a couple of minutes, not hours, not years of research, because all the information, it just pops up in a browser window. This is also not for wishy-washy procrastinators, for overthinkers, wishy-washy people who see a good investment but can't make a decision to save their lives. Well, they don't make good traders. But I know that that's not you, because you have invested your time in being here today. Let me tell you who this is for. This is for you. If you want to get a true edge over the market, this is for you. If you want your trading to be easier and less time consuming, this is for you. If you have a busy schedule and can't look at the market all day long, This is for you if you can follow a few simple steps. And this is for you if you are willing to invest in yourself. Are you? Well, I want to invite you to join us and start using the Time Spread Genius system right away. So first, you're going to get the Time Spread Genius scanner. So every day, you'll get real-time alerts when the big institutions are trading time spreads on neutral stocks, direction stocks, even rolls that tip off what the research tells them the stock will do. This simple scanner searches the universe of over 6,000 stocks for this setup and makes it possible to find trades that you would never have access to without it. This is my easy-to-use alert system that instantly alerts you to big institutional time spread trades. With this, you can see unbiased trade information. There's no pundits, no analysis, just real-time trade data, real-time. You get password access to these real-time trade triggers sent directly from the Chicago Board Options Exchange. See, I've pulled some strings for you. I've negotiated a contract with the Chicago Board Options Exchange for you to get professional trade data that you can't get from any other source. I repeat, you literally cannot get this from any other source. Not your broker, not from anyone. I, as a professional in this field, I pay for the data. Because not only is it expensive, it's about $7,000 a month for professionals, but it's not available to non-professionals at any price. Until now. Now, the best part is, it's all straight up. When you sign up, you will sign up as yourself, a non-professional trader, and get access to these signals through this deal that I made with the exchange on your behalf. This is both powerful and simple. Now, let me ask you this. When the plumber comes to your house for 30 minutes to fix a busted pipe, you're not paying him for his 30 minutes, are you? You're paying him for his 30 years of experience. So I decided to save you years of time and put everything you need to know from my nearly 30 years of experience into a few super short, quick, easy videos to get you up and running so you can start using Time Spread Genius right away. This video training course reveals step by step exactly how and why the Time Spread Genius system works, which trades to follow, how to set up the trades, and of course, targets and trade management. Because every step is laid out for you, trading the Time Spread Genius system, it removes the emotions from your trading, making it easier to get the results that you want. So what this means is first you're going to get the Time Spread Genius trade triggers so that you get the top trades in the world every day showing up live real time at the very millisecond. All the hard work that everybody else does, you see it right away. But you're also going to get the Time Spread Genius Accelerator video course so that you can start using it right now. Now, the bottom line is we know that this can work for you because we're going to make sure you have all the tools you need to make it work. Today, you will get access to the Time Spread Genius Bootcamp video. This is the complete masterclass on every single aspect of trading the Time Spread Genius system so you will maximize your chances of success. This is a rare opportunity to drill down on a specific strategy to see the 4 ways professionals trade time spreads. You'll completely master how to use time spreads for neutral and directional trades, using volatility analysis and skew to set up statistically advantaged trades just like a pro. And you'll also discover how to know when the trader's rolling to tip off his or her knowledge of direction. Look, even if you've never traded an option before, you'll understand a simple approach to spread trading so that you can trade with a high probability of success right along with the top professional traders. This is a $3,750 class. So what that means is today, first you're going to get the Time Spread Genius trade triggers. You're going to get up and running fast with the Accelerator video course, and you're going to have this completely mastered when you go through the Time Spread Genius Bootcamp. That's an $8,000 valued package. Now, this is the updated MTM spreadsheet trade tracker. This is my personal spreadsheet for monitoring all my trades. I put it into a template that now you can use too. Its formulas are designed to easily calculate all the trade criteria that you need to analyze, trade, and manage your time spreads, as well as other proprietary trade setups. I've made it so simple to track your trades, it is like cheating. This is a $500 value, and it's yours today as part of your Time Spread Genius Traders package. Now, why is it $500? Not just because of the months of work I put into it based on my 30 years of experience. Not only that, and not only that, if you subscribe to an online trading tool like this, it would easily be $100 a month, and you're getting to keep this for life. No subscription. Not just that either, though. But if you can manage your trades more effectively, make an extra couple hundred on your winners, lose a couple hundred less on your losers, and increase your win rate, this simple framework has the power to massively increase your bottom line. So what that means is, first today, you're going to get the Time Spread Genius Trade Triggers, you're going to get the Accelerator video course, you're going to get the boot camp, and you're going to track all your trades with our risk management spreadsheet. Time Spread Genius works on all platforms. Just open a simple browser window to deliver your trade triggers real time. There's no special software. Trade on any platform of your choice. But do you know what the best part of this is? It's what I like to call the working leverage. Here's what I mean by that. Typically, more leverage means more risk, right? But not in this case. In this case, less work means more return. You're leveraging your time. Look, we've done 50% of the work for you just creating Time Spread Genius and all the classes that come along with it. Institutional traders, they're going to do 48% of the work. The trades are literally just going to pop up on your screen. All you do is just 2% of the work, and you get to keep 100% of the profits that you earn. By now, you can see why the Time Spread Genius trading system, it's a steal even at $8,500. I mean, if all this did for you was just identify the best neutral and directional time spreads in the market, wouldn't it be worth it just for that? But today, this is not $8,500 because you have made the investment of being here on this training live, for being literally an action taker. You are the elite. And you know what? You deserve to be rewarded. You're better than millions of other traders out there, and I want you to have the results that you deserve. So get started today for a small, easy investment of only $597, but you have to take massive action by going to markettaker.com/TSG right now. 1, 2, 3, go. That's market as in stock market, taker as in take what is rightfully yours, 2 T's in a row, markettaker.com/TSG. Maybe we can get somebody to type that into the chats to everyone. Now, a lot of times I say, okay, this is limited to the first 20 people or something like that. In fact, that's what my marketing team tells me I should do, limit this to 20 people. But you know what? I do not think that that's necessary. You're smart. I'm not going to do that. In fact, I literally want as many people to have this as possible. And that's why today, this is just $597 a quarter. Now let's talk about this for a second. Why would I give such a huge discount? I have a reason. Because it is my objective this year to create 1,000 trader success stories. And this powerful tool is your best opportunity to help accomplish that goal together with me, to be part of that group, to be one of our great success stories. And now you may ask, okay, it says per quarter, so what happens after the first 90 days? I know it's going to happen, right? Well, look, like you, I sign up for a lot of online classes. I invest in myself too, right? I estimate I've invested over $100,000 over the past 6 years taking online classes to improve my life in various ways. When I see an amazing trial price like this, I figure, hey, after the deeply discounted first 90 days, well, then it probably goes up to full price, right? And you know what? I mean, hey, to be honest, that would be fair, right? I get to try it before I fully buy it. But you know what? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that for me, and I don't believe in that for you either. So when you invest today at $597, you're going to get access to everything that I have here. And after 90 days, if you like it, it's making you money, right? You've got the system down. You went through the classes. The stuff pops up. You're trading it. Maybe you make $1,000 the first month, $2,000 the next month, $5,000 the next month. I don't know. It depends on a lot of factors. I'm just talking hypothetically here. Maybe you're up, say, $5-8 grand after the first quarter. Well, you know what? If you have that investor's mentality, you're going to want to reinvest. I know if I could pay $597 and make $5,000, I'm going to do that for the rest of my darn life. So when you join us today by going to markettaker.com/TSG right now and join us for $597 for this first quarter, you're going to get to renew every quarter thereafter forever. Now, when I say forever, you're not locked into anything. There's no long-term contracts. You can cancel anytime you like, but you get to keep this for life, for as long as you choose to stay enrolled. Now, as a reminder, when you go to markettaker.com/TSG, and I see we've had a couple folks join us already, which is great. When you go to markettaker.com/TSG, today, first you're going to get the Time Spread Genius trade triggers. Then you're going to get the accelerator video course to get you up and running and using those trade triggers, those valuable trade triggers right away. Then you're going to go through the Time Spread Genius boot camp video course to have this completely mastered. And then you're going to track all your trades, manage all your risk with the MTM Spreadsheet Trade Tracker. Now, I just want to take a minute to welcome the early adopters here. Welcome and congratulations to Jamie from New York City, New York. Awesome. Welcome and congratulations. Welcome and congratulations to Stephen from Boise, Idaho. Welcome and congratulations, my friend. Welcome and congratulations to Jason from Fremont, California. Nice job. Welcome and congratulations to Annie from Austin, Texas. Welcome and congratulations. Welcome and congratulations to Robert from Three Oaks, Michigan. Nice work, stepping up, investing in yourself. Just had one more pop in here. Welcome and congratulations to Bill from Diamonddale, Michigan. Got all the Michiganders here joining us today. Excellent. I love it. Us Midwesterners, right? Okay. So, welcome and congratulations to Mark. Now, I don't have Mark's city and state because of how Mark signed up. I always wait for one of those to segue into the next thing I have to talk about. Sometimes people look at this and say, Dan, this is great. I've got a small account. I see that this is a great way to grow my account with consistency and low risk. I'm in, but the problem is I have a hard time coming up with $597 today. Is there a way to finance this? And that answer is yes. You can use PayPal and PayPal credit. We have a deal with PayPal to offer you both PayPal as a payment option and PayPal credit so you can lock in Time Spread Genius today when you check out using PayPal. Just use PayPal credit. How do you do it? You go to markettaker.com/TSG and just click that PayPal button to get started right now. Now, there's another bonus that's not on those slides, and that is access to the MTM community chat room. Look, for you to be successful, I need to put you in a community of traders who are going through the same struggles as you. And some of them who signed up for Time Spread Genius a while ago, and now they're making it work great. And they share which ones are the trades that they're trading. And I do the same. We answer your questions. We are your resource to just more and more trade ideas, guidance on the management, which ones to take. But I got another thing, and I think you're going to like this even more. Do you mind if I over deliver a little bit? You mind if I over deliver? Well, the next bonus is a 30-minute phone call with our trader success team. On this strategy call, you'll talk about your trading, what's working, what's not. Our trader success team will help you overcome what's holding you back and create a plan to get to the next level. And maybe they'll suggest what's next, what other courses are available to help you move even further towards massive success. Now, that is limited to traders who literally join right now. Now, all those ones that did join, Mark and Jason and Steven and Annie and Jamie, you guys are going to get that. Anybody else who joins literally right now, you will also get this strategy call with our trader success team, which is usually a $500 value when people come to us and ask for that, but you are going to get it today as part of your Time Spread Genius Traders package. So with the trade triggers, the accelerator video course, the half-day boot camp, and the newly updated spreadsheet trade tracker, you're also getting the MTM community chat room and a 30-minute strategy call with our trader success team. That's a total value of $9,300. You're going to get it today, right now, for just $597. That is over 95% off the actual value. Now, I was not kidding. These trades, they come directly from the Chicago Board Options Exchange, milliseconds from when the trade is made. In fact, as soon as you go to markettaker.com/TSG and complete the enrollment form, you're next taken to this page, the CBOE subscriber agreement from the exchange. Now, again, that's because of the deal that I worked out with the Chicago Board Options Exchange so that I pay for the data. And because you're a non-professional, only through me can you get this data. So they require everyone to complete this form. Please do not forget to complete the subscriber agreement or you won't get the trade trigger feed. This is very important. So go now to markettaker.com/TSG and get started. And please use the same email address that you use in the enrollment form when you get to the subscriber agreement. Now, go right now to markettaker.com/TSG, or you can call 773-302-1645. That's 773-302-1645. And we can get you signed up over the phone. We've got operators literally standing by. Now, I'm going to open this up to questions right now. If you have a question, please put it in the questions box and I will get it answered for you right now. In the meantime, I want to go over a couple of frequently asked questions. Okay, question number one, what if I can't install it properly? Well, good news, you don't have to install it. There's literally nothing to install. You're going to get an email. In fact, everybody's name I just read, and I've got a few more names to read here. I'm going to wait until we get a couple more people signed up. I'm going to welcome the rest of you. You all got an email sent to the email address that you signed up with. Go check your email right now and find that email. If you don't see it, check your junk or spam folder. It happens every once in a while. and open the email, read it, and click the link in there and type in the username and password that you just got. That's it. Then a browser window will open up once you click on the button, and it displays your trade triggers live real time. Is this time consuming? No. I know you have a busy schedule. A lot of traders do. I've designed TimeSpread Genius so that you can literally trade this system in just a few minutes per trade. What if I can't figure it out? You can. That's why I created the accelerator videos for reference, plus the half-day boot camp sharing everything you need to know to master time spreads. What if I have a small account? Great. You want to grow it into a bigger account, don't you? Well, consistency is the most important criterion. What other questions do we have? Raj says, how trades are typically shared in a day or a week? You're literally Raj, sign up. You're literally going to get an email with username and password. You're going to click a link and a window pops up. You leave that window open all day on your computer or on your phone or on your tablet. And the millisecond a professional trader makes one of these trades that meet the criteria that I created, it will pop up on your window. You're going to get anywhere between 3 and maybe 9 of these trades a day. Now, you're not going to take all of them. You're going to screen them using the criteria that I share in the boot camp video. Great question. Great question. The risk-free scanner swap. So look, this is one of the best trading systems that I ever created. This is something that I love. It reveals more market information than anything you could possibly find. And it's going to save you a massive amount of money as well. So what if you don't like it? Well, you know, not all things are for all people, right? If you find that TimeSpread Genius, for whatever reason, doesn't work for you, we will swap out this scanner with a different one, and you can use that other scanner as well. I would say Credit Spread Genius is probably our second best scanner. We'll switch you over to that one. Okay, let's see. William says, I'm still working full time. Am I able to get notifications on my cell phone? Yes, you are. Anything you can get the internet on, you will get these. It's just a web page. It's just a browser. Good follow-up question here from a different person. Do I have to install software? No, there is no software at all. It is like, if you can, like, have you ever Googled something in your life? How did you do it? Well, you opened up Chrome or Edge or Safari or whatever, and you went to a web page. Boom, same thing. It just literally pops up on a web page. That's it. It's the easiest thing to use ever. Chris says, is this a resource to learn about the Greeks and how they interact with volatility in calendar spreads? Yes, emphatically yes, Chris, absolutely. You'll find that in the accelerator videos. You'll find that in the boot camp. I will talk to you about it in the MTM community chat room. So yes, it is. In fact, that is one of the things that people say is the best part of this course, is that you just learn so much about how time spreads work. But it's really nice getting professionals trades popping up on your screen too. Raj, there's anywhere between maybe 3 and 9 in a given day. Do you provide an exit strategy for each trade, say stop loss or trailing profit? Yes, we explain how to set those up. That's all in the accelerator videos and the boot camp. Yes, we would never use a stop with the time spread, but we show you how to do it. Do we have to search and analyze these trades during trading hours? Would it be too late to enter alerts the next day or overnight? No, I mean, I designed this because I know a lot of people, you know, you have a full-time job. You might have to just like grab your phone and pull up a web page and check it every now and then. That's why we designed it this way. So you will see the trade pop up on your device, computer, laptop, phone, tablet, whatever. And because they're time spreads, they're not like these immediately time sensitive like day trading or something. You can go and you can take a look at it, maybe on your lunch break, you know, look at it once a day, carve out 10 minutes at the end of the day or something. Or when you get home, you can see which ones you want to take a look at tomorrow. So yeah, if you have a job and like you couldn't trade at all if you can't do research during the day, this at least makes it possible for you. Will this work with my trading platform? Yes, it will. This will work with any option-friendly trading platform that has any option trading platform that shows volatility in Greeks. You're good. Should I follow every single trade? No. Remember, this is not one of those services where, you know, some guy says, oh, hey, these are all great trades. Make sure you go make these trades. That's not what this is about. This is when a professional trader somewhere in the world makes a time spread trade that meets my criteria. It's going to be one of 4 types of time spreads: neutral, directional, or a roll. What's the 4th one? I don't know. You're going to have to watch the accelerator video. This is my 3rd webinar of the day. All I want you to do is move forward, get signed up for this. In the accelerator video course and in the boot camp, we explain to you which trades to follow. In the MTM community chat room, that's why I give that to you as a bonus. All these bonuses are very strategic to help all but ensure your success. You can go in the chat room and say, Dan, or talk to some of our other top students in there. Which one of these trades are you taking today? We will tell you. I just put one on. I put one on today in Love, LUV, Southwest Airlines. Then that was the only one that I took today. And when I get out, I'm going to post when and where I get out that day as well. Can I access from my mobile device? Yes. What if I miss a trade? That's okay. You won't take every trade anyway. And sometimes, like, look, I'll do a training, a live training like this, or a one-on-one coaching during the day, and I'm going to be like involved for an hour. Sometimes I'll do a 1 hour webinar. I'll go and have lunch. I'll come back. It's an hour and a half later. I'll see a trade that happened an hour and a half ago. I'll run it through the analysis that we lay out in the accelerator video course or the Genius Bootcamp video, and I'll decide whether to take it. If it's too late for that particular trade, guess what? There's going to be another one. There's millions and millions and millions of trades that happen every day. We're going to limit this down to just the best of the best, and you're going to cherry pick only the best of the best of the best of the best. How long will it take me to learn the system? Watch the accelerator videos. Each accelerator video is anywhere between like 4 and 10 minutes. I want to say there's 6 accelerator videos. Just go and watch those. You're ready to go. You're going to go then afterwards, you know, tomorrow, the next day, and watch the boot camp. We did that live. It was a half-day boot camp, and then I edited it down a little bit, removed the breaks from it. So, you know, it's like a 2.5 hour video that says everything you need to know about time spreads, volatility with time spreads, the Greeks with time spreads, how to use the scanners, which of the 4 types of time spreads to look for, when to use them, when not to use them, when to follow them, when not to follow them. If I don't follow them, does it provide more market information that helps me be able to do something different? Sometimes it does. All that, I am the most proud of that accelerator video course and that Genius Boot Camp, and you're going to love it. It's going to take you miles and miles ahead. Is the boot camp recorded? Yes, it is recorded. I did it a few months ago, and now it's sitting there just waiting for you to watch it. If it doesn't work for me, how do I cancel? Am I locked into a long-term contract? Nope, nope, nope. First of all, you're going to join for the first 90 days. And in 87 days, we're going to send you an automatically generated email that says, do you love Time Spread Genius? Is it working for you? Are you making money with it? Do you want to continue with it? And if the answer is no, no questions asked. If the answer is yes, great. Let's keep going. Let's make it happen, having that investor's mentality. If you go through it for a couple of weeks, I mean, I'll encourage you to make sure you watch the accelerator video. Every once in a while, somebody signs up for this and they say, I don't know how to use it. I say, well, did you watch the videos that show you how to use it? They'll say, no. Okay, well, watch the videos. But once you watch the videos and you try it out, if you find that this style of trading is not for you, well, at Market Taker, we have several styles of trading, and risk-free guarantee will swap you into one of our other scanners that's a better fit for you. No problem. No long-term contract. You are not locked into anything. And I have a few new people who just joined us. I'm going to welcome you in a second, but I want to make sure that I get all these questions answered. This is very important. If you make updates and improvements to the scanner, will I get those? Yes, that is a great question, because look, I've been doing this for 30 years. I was a professional down in the trading pits for a lot of years during that time. I worked for some of the best trading companies in the world. I worked for the top options exchange in the world, worked for some just historically significant brokerage firms. I've been around the block a couple of times, but I'm still learning. Just like you, right? If you think you know everything there is about trading, you should have never shown up here today. And you're not kidding me, you're kidding yourself, right? I've been doing this 30 years. I had a long, successful career. I'm still learning. Anybody tells you any different is an idiot, right? So time to time, I learn something new that can help make an improvement on the Time Spread Genius scanner. And when I do, guess what happens? I call my friends over at the CBOE and I say, hey, Eric, can you make this one change for me? Yeah, it's done? Okay, thank you. And all of a sudden, you're just getting better trades. You don't have to reinstall software. You don't have to jump through any hoops. You don't have to do anything. All of a sudden, the trades are just better. So, yep. Do I have to have a big account to trade this? No, you don't have to have any size account. If you have a big account, great. If you have a small account, great. What is your goal if you have any trading account? It's to grow it. And how do you grow it? Well, you grow it by percentage. If you have a $500 trading account, you're not going to make $1 million doing this tomorrow. You're not. That's unrealistic. Please only join us if you are realistic. All these trades are percentage trades, and some of them can make really good percentage profits. But the most important thing is consistency. If you can grind out consistent winning trades, you make 30% on this one, 40% on that one, 75% on that one, 10% on that one. Oh, I lose 20% on that one. Oh, I made 30% on this one. That's consistency. Consistency is you take a basket of trades that you made 20 trades. You have more winners than losers, because obviously with any trading system, you have a loser time to time, but you manage your risk. Our goal is to keep those losers small and to get the biggest profit we can get out of the winners. You grind out consistency. If you have a small account and you're not happy having a small account, only you can do something about that. I can't do it. Only you can do something about it. But you know what? I can make it easy for you. I can put the tools in your hands, but you have to choose to put them to use. And that is what I hope you will do today. Will I be at risk of being assigned? Whenever there's short options involved, that is something that is a possibility, but we show you how to avoid that. I have personally never been assigned on a time spread genius trade, but it's theoretically possible. But you're going to manage your risk like a professional, so it's going to be an unlikely scenario. I can't afford $597 right now. Is there another way to pay? Yes, there is. Go to markettaker.com/TSG and click the PayPal button, and you can choose PayPal credit. You can just finance it, right? I mean, look, you have 3 months. Even if you have a tiny account and you're trading 1 lot, you invest $100 into this trade and you make 60%. Well, there's $60. Okay, there's 1 day out of 90. Well, I guess as far as trading days goes, that'd be more like 75 or something like that. You got plenty of time. So if you can't come up with $597 right now, you can finance it. How long will this offer be available to me? This offer is available to you right now. It's available to you right now. Like, why would you even ask that? Like, do you have to go and think about it? Do you have to go and ask your mom if it's okay? Do you have to hem and haw and maybe do some spreadsheets to figure out if it makes sense? Because, you know, like people like that don't make very good traders. This is an incredible opportunity available to you right now. If you have that investor's mindset, I want you to join right now, because you know why? You're going to be one of those people that can be one of our 1,000 success stories. You know who can't be one of our 1,000 success stories? People who aren't sure. People who, is this a good trade? I don't know. Let me scratch my head a little bit. Let me overthink it a little bit. Let me get scared and sweat. Put on more deodorant because I'm just, so sweaty and nervous about making a trade. If that's you, look, that's okay. Everybody has their own personality, and maybe you're just new to this. You don't have that trader's mindset, that investor's mindset, that I see value and I get that edge mindset. If you don't have that yet, you can have that one day. Maybe. I think so. I think most people can. I think almost anyone can, but you have to choose that mindset. You have to choose that mindset. It doesn't choose you. And it's not natural to all people. In fact, it's probably not natural to most people. But you are in charge of your destiny. You are in charge of your future. If you think anybody else is going to take better care of your money than you, you are sadly mistaken. Right? Right? So let's do this together. Will other traders be able to see the same trades and act on them? Only traders who sign up for Time Spread Genius will be able to see these trades live real time. Now, could someone go through time and sales and find these trades? It is possible, remotely possible, but there's 6,000 stocks that have options listed on them. By the time you get through 6,000 stocks of time and sales of every option that traded, then to see if it's a time spread, then to see if they're buying or selling it, opening or closing it, if it was part of a bigger trade, if there was stock involved, and if it meets the criteria of this trade, that trade will already be days old. So no one can see these without being part of Time Spread Genius. This is my contact over at the CBOE told me that this is the most unique trading system that he's seen someone use their data for, to have it actually populate on the screens. I mean, time spreads, are not unique. They've been around for a long time. They're very versatile. There's 4 different ways to trade them. But to set it up like the way that I did, that to meet the criteria that I put in there, to have them pop up real time from when a professional trader makes a trade, You cannot see this anywhere else, but anyone who signs up for Time Spread Genius does get to see them. Is there a way I could get personalized help if I need it? Of course there is. Just that's why we give you access to the MTM community chat room as a bonus. You can go in there, you can ask other traders for help, you can ask me or my other coaches for help, and we'll give that to you. If you're the kind of person who's very, very serious about your trading and wants to move on and get like one-on-one coaching personal help, we do have that too. And when you're on the phone with our trader success team, you can talk about that as well. But for now, the decision that you have to make today is, am I ready to move forward with this? Am I excited to move forward with this? Honestly, if you're not excited to move forward, this probably is not for you. You should be excited about this if this is the kind of thing you're looking for. If you're looking for more consistency, if you're looking for a way to really master time spreads and to get time spread trade ideas, to limit the universe down from thousands and thousands of potential trades to only the best trades, and then screen them yourself and take only the best of the best trades. If you're not excited about this, this is not for you. If you are excited about this, right now is the time to join. Go to markettaker.com/TSG or call 773-302-1645. You can talk to Howard or David, whoever answers the phone. Welcome and congratulations to Christopher from Portland, Oregon. Welcome and congratulations. Great food city. Welcome and congratulations. Oh, okay, good, Christopher. Excellent. Nice work. Welcome and congratulations to Angie. Nice work. Welcome and congratulations to Ivan. Nice job stepping up, investing in yourself. You are not resting on your laurels. You are wanting to move forward. You're wanting to make things happen. You're wanting to make a positive change in your financial future. You're wanting to make a financial change to reach that goal of why you trade. That's why I asked you, why do you trade? That better be right at the top of your mind. And if it's, I don't know, or, oh, I like to make money. Okay, good. Everybody likes to make money, but why? Right? Why? If you see that why, that reason for it, you can become unstoppable. But you have to take action. You have to take action right now, as a matter of fact. Okay, do we have any final questions before we call it a day? Oh man, we had so many great energized people take advantage of this. That's awesome. Do we have any final questions before we call it a day? Any final questions? All right. I'm going to leave that page up for just a little longer, markettaker.com/TSG, or grab your phone right now and open the camera app and hover over that QR code, get it on your phone and get signed up. If you have any more questions, write down that phone number and you can call tonight. I think Howard and David will be there for about the next 30 minutes or so. I just need to get my credit card. Okay. All right, Norman, get that credit card and let's do it. Let's get signed up. All right. Have a great rest of your day. This is Dan Passarelli. Thanks for spending your time with me. And again, welcome to all our new folks. I will see you in the chat room. Trade smart.